When I moved into this house a few years ago, I put these two storage shelves up and thought I had a lot of space in the garage to store things, but life kind of happened. And so I was looking around on the internet for plans for garage shelving, and I know my dad did one thing in the garage in the basement, and I've seen different setups. You could buy shelving and stuff, but I found this one on annawhite.com and thought it looked pretty simple and easy, and simple and easy is usually good for me because that means I'll actually finish the project and not start it and have it halfway done and then it sits there for 5 to 10 years, like a lot of my other projects. So I went ahead and got started on it. You can see we park our minivan on this side, so I had to make them kind of narrow there. I think they were 18 or 20 inches deep, the shelves were, because the way that the plan sets it up is the legs of the shelves stick out in front of them. So the first thing I did was cleared away everything. I spackled the wall just to make it look a little nicer. I wasn't going to do it, but I thought might as well since I'll probably never paint this wall anyways. And then I made sure that I had a level reference line for that first beam that I put in. And you can see I'm using my laser level to make some lines. Each of the lines is 20 inches apart. That's the height for the shelves, so I could fit in large storage boxes if I needed to, and some of my lawn equipment. And after I put up that first shelf, I made sure that I had a level vertical line as well, so that everything would kind of line up vertically and horizontally. And so I just put these into the wall using decking screws with a Torx head, and I put them into studs so that they're really rock solid. Then I put on the same lengths of board, actually a little bit longer, because I had to go around this radon fan pipe that you see in the left side of the garage wall. And then I put on the vertical support beams, just like the Anna White article has you do. And then for the cross bracing, I used my pocket hole jig. It's a Craig jig, I think R4 or K4 or something like that. And I just sat there for a while making each of these little cross braces. And it took maybe 20, 30 minutes, but this jig is invaluable for that. Otherwise, you got to do a lot more work to secure these things. And I used four pocket hole screws per brace. And then I had my wife come in and help me hold it up while I screwed all the final things together. And in the end, I also put in extra supports along the left side wall. I didn't really need them, but I wanted to have that extra support in case I put something heavy in there. And here you can see all the pocket holes, as well as the space I had left in there for that radon fan pipe. If you live in the Midwest or other parts of the world too, make sure you test your basement for radon. We actually had a very high level of radon and had to put that fan in to make sure that I am safe down here in my little dungeon hole where I record these videos. So then I put the shelves together. I just cut it out of 3/8 inch plywood. You can use MDF or some other materials too. It depends on how secure you want your shelves to be. Plywood is usually a little bit stronger and lasts a little longer, especially if there's outdoors or there's more humidity or in a garage. If it's indoor, it's not going to make as much of a difference, but I still prefer plywood. But I got them up. They were pretty darn strong, and I've already been putting some stuff on them. Now I need to rearrange things a little bit just to make a little bit more efficient use of all this new space I have. But now we can actually walk around our cars because we can store stuff on these shelves. Hope you liked the video, and I will see you next time. Thanks.